Welcome to my channel. I'm Chiara, and in today's video I thought I would tell you about some of the orthotics I have and show you some of them and tell you how they work. So if you don't know, when I was 2 and 10 months I suffered a stroke resulting in right side hemiplegia, and I will link full video about my disability here and down below if you want to go watch it. And if you like these kind of videos and you want to learn more about my disability and learn more about how I do one-handed tasks, please consider subscribing. The subscribe button will be below. So now let me show you some of the orthotics I've had and I've tried. Okay, so I gotta pick them all up, hold on. Okay, so I've had quite a lot of orthotics, but these are ones I still have because a lot of them I threw away because I grew out of them and some of them just didn't work, so we didn't keep all of them. So first off, I'll start with my insoles I've had. These are the most recent insoles I've had, and these were meant to go in my shoes and they look like this. And this is the right one, so it goes on the right leg, so it looks like that. And how they made these was they made them through. I had to put my feet in they basically cast my footprint. And they made me 2 because you put 1 in each foot, so it would be like this. And I think, and the idea was to help with the, the idea was to help my foot. My foot doesn't go flat in my shoes, so there's a little ball here. I don't know if you guys can see that. If not, I'll insert a picture, but there's a little ball. And it was to help, I think it was to help stimulate my foot to help it go flat. But unfortunately, these didn't work just because they were so... Can you see how arched they are? I'll again insert a picture. But they didn't work because when I put them in my shoe, and maybe I'll do a little video of this, I couldn't get my shoes on because they were so hard to get on. Even when I took out the insole from the shoe, it was just really hard. And when I walked, my shoe would come off because my shoe wasn't tight enough. So it would just it would feel like my shoe was slipping on both my feet, so these weren't very successful. But yeah, I've had these for quite a while. Yeah, so they just look like that. And then this one I had as well. This is a similar one I had. This is one of the ones I had as a teen. I don't know why I still have it, but see, when you were young, we do cool patterns in them. Now more they don't. But yeah, that was one of the ones I had too as a child. I also had these wedges, which they go in the back of your shoes, and they just look like this, and they go, I had these in my trainers, and they've got sticky back plastic on them. They stick to the back of your shoe. I never stuck mine down just because I liked to wear different trainers, so I always had different trainers. But what these are meant to do is they're meant to help my knee bend and also my hips. I have one leg shorter than the other, so it was to make me more balanced to able to walk with these. It was supposed to help me with that, the walking side, and making me more balanced, and also making me bend my knee. These did help, but unfortunately they started wearing. This one's really gross, I'm sorry, but they started wearing and they started coming they just started wearing out on one side. So that's why towards the end they didn't work, but in the beginning they did work and they did really help me bend my knee. These are different sizes, so this one's a medium and this one's a small. That's why. If you were wondering why there's an S in them, then they're slightly different sizes. And the small worked better, and the slightly lesser wedge worked better. So this one was 2 that they stuck together, and it just looked like that. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll insert some pictures, and this one was just 1, and this one worked better, which is why it's a bit gross. But towards the end, they didn't work because they started wearing and to one side, and then they were starting to make me walk worse. I wasn't bending my knee and my foot was rolling out. So yeah, but these were really helpful actually. The next orthotic I had was this, and you're probably wondering, what is this? So this, it looks like a shin pad, but it's not. It basically goes the opposite way to a shin pad. So, and this was to help, I believe this was to help me bend my knee, or to help me, I think it was to, no, actually, this is to help keep my leg straight, and it's kind of like a brace, I think. Hold on, let me take, so it looks like this. Hold on, so it looks like this, and you wear it obviously like that. But I'll insert me doing it. But this was, I think, to try and help my leg stay straight. But again, this didn't work either, because my common problem is everything's too strong. My leg's too strong and it just pulls it the other way, so it doesn't keep my leg straight. So basically my arm and my leg are just too strong, and any orthotics I try, my arm and my leg just kind of go against the orthotics, and then it kind of makes it harder. But I did try this for a bit and it just didn't really work. And again, it was really hard to get shoes on. I have that problem where it's just like really hard to get shoes on. Okay, so I was just editing this video and I just wanted to say, because I say in it, my arm and my leg are just too strong. I mean the muscles in my arm and my leg are too strong, and that's why some orthotics don't. That's why a lot of orthotics don't work for me. I just wanted to clarify that, because just in case you're wondering what I meant by my arm and my leg are too strong. I mean the muscles in my arm. So yeah, so let's get back to the video. But I'm going to insert a clip of me wearing this so you guys can see how it looks on. So this is how the orthotic looks on my leg. It just looks like this, and it has two panels running down either side, and it has two bits of Velcro that are adjustable to make them tighter and looser, and it also has a bit running under here to hold it in place. But for me this didn't really work, because the idea was to help my foot go flat and also to help my foot be straight, but over time my foot, because my muscles in my leg are like my arm, they're too strong, my foot and my leg would go against the orthotic and it would make me walk worse. So as you can kind of see, as I'm standing here, it doesn't really work. My foot's going in and my foot's not flat. But yeah, this is how it looks. And also it was really uncomfortable here, like it rubs here because this bit moves. So yeah, it was really uncomfortable. But this is how it looks on my leg. I just wanted you guys to see it. Now I'm going to show you me walking in it, but I found it very hard to walk in. So this is me walking in it. As you can see, like I just found it overall very hard to walk in, but this is how the orthotic looks on my leg. And then the last thing I tried, which obviously I spoke about in one of my other videos, and I'll link my other video up there. But this basically was a glove, and it goes, and I had a lot of these as a child growing up. I had a lot of different gloves like this. I had like a long one up to here, then I had loads of different ones. But basically it goes on your arm like this. Well, it doesn't clearly because my hand doesn't want it. So basically it goes on your arm like this. I'm drying, come on. Hold on. I say it goes on, hold on, okay, so it goes on your arm like this. And again, this one, was, I think, to try and help straighten my hand, because, you know, my hand curves in. Well, I'll show you when I take it off. And I had tried a lot of these, but obviously they all got thrown away because I grew up with them, because I mainly had them in secondary school and when I was very little, like 3, 4 years old. And then you have it like this, and that's how it looks. And then there's a metal bar here and a metal bar running here, and that was to help straighten out my arm. But again, it didn't really work, and it was just kind of like, and it kind of like hurts my wrist here, so it didn't really work, because then my arm would just kind of, look, I'll show you, it would just kind of go back to the way it was. And you can see how my hand isn't actually that curved in at the moment, but it was to help straighten the curve. I think those are some of the orthotics I have tried, and some of them worked, most of them didn't. Those are the ones that I've tried that I still have, that I've kept. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you did enjoy, please like and comment, and if you want to learn more about my disability and learn more about how I do one-handed tasks, and you might want to see more of me, please consider subscribing with the subscribe button all below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!